everyone, so I'm back with another Arab inspired makeup tutorial. You guys know I love doing those, and I was actually inspired by a picture I saw of Haifa Wehbe. I hope I'm pronouncing her name correctly. She's a Lebanese singer slash actress, I believe, slash model. She was wearing this gorgeous teal and gold makeup in this picture that I saw, which I will be posting on my blog, so you can go and check it out to see which picture I used for the inspiration. So I thought I would go ahead and recreate her look for you. So just before I get into the tutorial, I'm going to be posting an article on my blog from this magazine called Ladies Drive, and this is a business magazine geared towards women. And I was interviewed for this magazine. There was quite a lengthy article called Live Your Dream, and they interviewed 3 different women from completely different walks of life and how they have kind of made their dream their reality. So I was really honored to be asked to participate in that. So this is the picture of me, and then there's 2 other really interesting women that were interviewed for this. So it's a really long article. My part starts here, and then it keeps on going actually in the next 2 pages. So huge article. So there I am right there. So if you're interested in reading that, it's actually a really interesting article. I'll be posting that on my blog, and I'll have the link for that below. But without further ado, let's jump right into this tutorial. So if you want to see how to do it and get this look at home, then just keep on watching. So the first thing I did is applied an eyeshadow base. I used the Too Faced Shadow Insurance, and then I applied some of this NYX Jumbo Pencil, and it's a white color just to really help those colors pop and just appear very vibrantly. And then I used a piece of tape, and this is really going to help to create that sharp outer edge. Now you don't have to do it this way, you can just do it freehand, but I think this is just a super easy way how to get this technique done without a lot of messes. Now I'm going to use these 2 eyeshadows by L'Oreal, and I really like them. I'm going to use the lighter color one just underneath my brows. It does look like Haifa has a really shimmery lid just underneath the brow area. So, and this is also going to help later when I apply the darker colors to really help blend them out. So just apply that right underneath my brow, just using a larger brush, and then the golden color I'm going to apply on the inner part of my lid, working outwards, so about 2/3 of the way. Just really pack that on so you get really good color payoff. Then I'm going to use this sleek palette, and this is actually a matte finish color because I've been using lots of shimmer, so I want to combine that with something matte. And this is a beautiful teal color. I really like this color, and I'm using the MAC 239 brush just to pack that on, just to get a very intense color payoff again. Just keep on patting, and that'll really help to blend where those 2 colors meet, the golden color and the teal. And then I went in with the MAC 217 brush and just going to blend that out. And this is really up to you how far you take it up. It does look like Haifa does take up the color quite far, so that's how I'm going to do it, but it's really up to you. So this is a really good blending brush for these kinds of things. I really like this brush. And just to continue to blend so you get a really smooth gradient between the highlight color and the teal. And then I'm going to use the pencil brush and the black eyeshadow that's also in that sleek palette. And I'm just going to layer this down around the outer part of my eye, and I really just want this to create a slightly smoky look. Then I'm going to go over that with a black pencil, and this is, I think, a kohl pencil that's really easy to smudge, and just to really intensify that black look. Here I am smudging it out a bit just so it's not quite as harsh. And then I'm going to use a gel liner. This is the MAC Black Track, and this is really a technique that you do have to practice. I do have a separate technique video on that if you want to check it out, just if you need some extra help. And the brush I'm using is actually from an art supply store, so that's really handy. And I'm going to just apply that eyeliner and then pull off the tape. As you can see, that's created a really perfect shape. And I'm just cleaning up any fallout that I might have with a Q-tip. So that's why I always do the concealer after. Now I'm going to do the lower lash line. So first I'm going to apply that teal color again. And again, I'm using that pencil brush, and I'm taking that all the way in. And I really want this color to kind of peek through. So that's why I'm going to blend that out again, just so it's very soft and feathered looking. So you can take this down quite a bit before you apply the black. So here I'm using a black pencil again. and just applying that right to my lashes and then blending it out. So it kind of is all smudged together. It kind of gives a very smudgy, smoky look, but with still a little bit of that color showing through. Then I went back in with the gel liner. I'm going to do the bottom part. So again, going along the lash line. And on the inner corner, I'm going to create that very typical Arab eye shape. That's just, you see it a lot in this kind of makeup. It's kind of a little bit hard to do. Again, you might need to practice, so don't worry if you don't get it perfect the right first time, but yeah, just keep on practicing, you'll get better, I promise. So after that, I applied concealer, and this is just to really cover up any dark circles, any imperfections you might have, and it just gives that really flawless finish. For the rest of my face, I decided to do some contouring using a bronzer, and Haifa has a very sculpted face, and I'm going to mimic that look. So to highlight, I'm using this golden bronze color, and I'm just going to apply that on the tops of my cheeks using a buffing brush, and I'm just going to buff that two products together, like the contour and the highlighter. As you can see there, it kind of gives this really beautiful glowing finish, and if you have any unevenness, go ahead and use a brush, like a kabuki brush, to just blend it together. For the lips, I wanted to keep it really simple, so I'm just going to use a nude lip liner and just outline my whole lips, and then also fill that in, just to make it last a bit longer. And you know, you don't really have to do a lot for the lips because the eyes are really the focus here, but you could use another nude lipstick if you prefer. And then I'm going to top it with this gloss. This is also by Sleek Makeup. It's just a very nude, beautiful, light gloss, and just patting that on top of my lips. So you could use clear gloss too, that would be totally fine. So just patting that all in. Woohoo! And that is the finished eye look. So I actually just added some false lashes, which is of course optional, but I think it just really completes the look. It makes it more dramatic and more mysterious and sultry. So I really hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you did like it, I would really appreciate a comment. And in the meanwhile, go ahead and check me out on Facebook and on Twitter. I always post preview pictures of upcoming tutorials, ask for your input and all that stuff. And you'll find also product listings of everything that I used on my blog. So I'll post that on my website below, so make sure to check out the info box for all the details. So thank you so much for watching, everyone, and I will see you very soon. Bye-bye!